Welcome to Restore 2022. Today we're reading Deuteronomy chapters 9 and 10. The tribes of Israel are on the threshold of a momentous event that will change their status and history right down to our present day. They're on the bank of the River Jordan, ready to cross over into the land God promised their ancestors. In these two chapters, Moses continues to address them, preparing them for what is to come. And his memories of the last 40 years, travelling through the wilderness, arouse great and emotional passions in him. Throughout all that time, the tribes have been a stubborn, provocative, rebellious people, even provoking God into wanting, at one stage, to destroy them and start again using Moses as the father of a new nation. So they should never kid themselves that their possession of a land is down to their own merit. And Moses is stirred by painful memories to remind them how merciful God is being toward them. He recalls, for instance, the terrible, tragic irony of the day when, while he was on the mountain receiving the tablets of the law from God, the people at the same time were carousing amongst themselves, making an alternative God, a golden calf for themselves. How, when he came down from the mountain, he was filled with an anger like God's anger, driving him into violent action, destroying the stone tablets as surely as the law had been broken, and grinding their foul idol into powder and casting it away to be washed to the sea and drowned. And yet, despite his anger, his heart was also filled with an equally fierce anguish, driving him into a sustained and desperate intercession for fear of what God might do to the people, pleading with him for their preservation. And the grounds for his intercession? Lord, they're your people. You redeemed them. You sustained them. You are their praise. Don't do anything to them that causes your enemies to despise you. Remember your promises to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And God heard his prayer. Now, on the verge of Jordan, Moses pleads with the people to keep constantly in mind the greatness of God and to thoroughly, utterly cleanse their hearts. Their governance is a theocracy. They are to fear the Lord their God, walk in all his ways, love him, and serve him with their whole being in their new and pleasant land.